Hi guys, it's Assassin here, and welcome to another YouTube video. Yay! This is sort of an update, announcement, and just a little bit of a chat with y'all. Yeah, Omnix. So soon. Bugger. Didn't get anyone that I wanted to. Okay, so first off, soon I will be starting a thing on my channel called the Uprising. Yes. What a coincidence that I'm playing Overwatch Uprising at the same time. But it will be called The Uprising, and it'll be sort of a new start for the channel. It won't be a reboot, it'll just be sort of a revamp. It'll be getting back into the groove and starting to sort of back on a sort of schedule. I did have an announcement a while ago saying that I might not make videos on time or whatever, or I might take a break. Sort of... So that happened for a little while, and it may happen again, but I'm at a point where I think I probably can get back to a sort of schedule now. Things are starting to calm down a little bit. So things should be okay for now. And yeah, I want to get back onto a schedule. And the Uprising is what I'm calling it. Will be, I don't know when it'll start, but it will have special guests. Well, I don't know how special, but it'll have guests. People who you probably will know if you watch more other videos of mine. Also, it will have a lot to do with the YouTube Mega Squad, which is now a channel. So if you want to go and look up the YouTube Mega Squad, it's on my channel, and I'll probably put it in the description of this one. But it's got its actual channel now, and I'm in talks of what's happening with that with the other members soon. You may know I took off, or if you've noticed on my channel, you may notice that I took off Retrogenic Creators off of my off my channel description thing at the bottom, and of my sidebar. We haven't specifically fallen out. It's not that we've fallen out. It's well, I said I wasn't gonna give them any hostility, so I'm not gonna talk about it. But all you need to know is they are no longer on my sidebar. If you want to go and check them out, they are still good content creators, but I will no longer be endorsing them. Well, I don't even know if I can say endorsing. I don't really know if that's the correct terminology for that, but I will not have sort of anything to do with them through this point, and so on. Sort of rambled on a bit there, but you get the idea. I'm not going to be mentioning them anymore in my videos or in the description. What else? Oh, I won't be doing... People probably aren't asking this, but I'm sure there's like one sad person, including myself, that probably would ask this. No, I'm not going to do reviews of Doctor Who episodes this series. I bet this is just like all the people who are watching this are just thinking, no one was asking that. No one wants you to do reviews. You're shit. Probably. I will do class reviews, but I'm not going to do Doctor Who reviews, just because Doctor Who means a lot more to me, and I could honestly talk for a solid hour about Doctor Who and what I think's wrong with it at the minute. And I'll give a quick sort of rundown of what I thought about... Oh shit. What I thought about the episode. The pilot in a minute of season 10. Shit. One sec. Yeah. Where's the one that needs heal? Oh, I was brought already back to life. Oh, bugger. Alright. Anyway, what was I saying? So yeah, there'll be an Uprising, is what I'm calling it, and obviously that means new videos, and there should be new content and stuff, so a lot of new things are happening. I want to really make this a sort of a fresh start for my channel. And I hope it goes well, because, yeah, I don't know how long it's going to last. I'm assuming that this, again, quote-unquote, Uprising, I'm wanting it to last about 3 weeks. Just sort of give it a trial, and then after the 3 weeks, it won't be called the Uprising anymore. If I continue doing videos like it, it'll just turn into my normal channel. But, yeah, so that's going to be interesting. Okay, I think that's pretty much all the announcements I've got for now. Apart from, so obviously, the YouTube Mega Squad and the Uprising. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, right. Okay, as soon as I'm running out of things to talk about. The Doctor Who Series 1 episode... Yeah, Season 10, Episode 1. Now, just as a coincidence, before I started watching, the day before season 10, so the Saturday that the episode was released on, I actually went to HMV with my grandparents. I love going out with my grandparents. I love spending time with them, it's brilliant. Anyway, beside the point, I went to HMV and I actually bought the Beginnings box set of DVDs at HMV, which is the first 3 episodes of Doctor Who, which is The Unearthly Child, The Daleks, and Age of Destruction. And I managed to watch the first episode, which was Unearthly Child, before I watched the pilot. Because people have been saying, because I think Stephen Moffat said, oh, it's sort of a new start for Doctor Who, this episode, trying to do his accent, sort of a new start for Doctor Who. And then obviously I watched the first episode of Doctor Who and watched that one, and I was going to compare them that way instead of comparing them to like the last episode of Doctor Who or the first episode of the new Doctor Who. So I compared it to the first ever episode and see which one sort of stood out to me more. And even though it was in black and white, it was still better. I mean, any Doctor episode, any first episode could have been better. The things I felt wrong with the episode from Saturday, the first episode, the pilot, which I think was a pathetic excuse to use pilot, how they sort of used that in the episode. I thought it was kind of stupid. I did like it, but at the same time, it's kind of stupid. What really annoyed me was the fan service that they put in there. It really irked me, because I like fan service, but not when it doesn't make sense. Like, when in anime, for example, I don't watch too much, but what I have seen, there's a lot of fan service in that. Like, oh look, boobs for fan service reasons. Yeah, sometimes it can be understandable, I guess. Other times it's not. Same with Doctor Who. There was a scene that showed the Doctor's desk in his office, because now he's a lecturer, apparently. That doesn't make any sense either. But in his office, there was a photo of his granddaughter, Susan. Why? He hasn't... I mean, no offence to, like, Doctor Who. The Doctor, his, like, actual real person in the series. But you don't really care about Susan anymore. It's been, like, years since you've, like... If you wanted to, you can go and see her any time. I mean, yeah... That's not really a good argument, because he's got a picture in his office, but you never went to see her again, ever, after leaving her. Like, as far as I know, I mean, I've only, through sort of hearsay, I don't think he ever saw her after she left in Series 1. Or, no, actually, it would have been Series 2 or 3, because series back in 1969 were a bit weird. Or whatever year the first episode was, I can't honestly remember. But yeah, you could have gone and seen her, but you didn't. And people have said in the 50th anniversary, mainly He Who Mourns, or Stu Bagsful, I think that's his name, said that we should have seen her, even if it was just a cameo in the 50th anniversary. Yeah, but we didn't. And no, I'm getting way off point here, but why was her photo in the thing? It's like, oh yeah, it's showing all the people that he's lost, but he hasn't lost her. He can go and see her whenever he wants to. And he said one day he will come back for her. Yes, he will come back, and I love that quote from William Hartnell. But he just didn't. Like, come on, man. Why didn't you go and see your granddaughter? Anyway, on top of that fan service of just having her picture there, because, ooh, how edgy, he's got a picture of his granddaughter that's clearly just a picture of her on set. On top of that, there was the sonic screwdrivers in the pot. Why were the sonic screwdrivers in the pot? There was no point of having the sonic screwdrivers in the pot at the start, because, like, what? Why? It was just fan service. That's all it was. It was pure fan service, and it's pathetic. You don't need to do that. And then later on in the episode, he gives Nardole a sonic screwdriver for no reason. He could have given his own. That doesn't make sense. Why didn't he give him his own? Just so he could have that scene from the trailer, like the first trailer. We got the teaser trailer of Bill, so he could have that shot where he's holding the sonic screwdriver up to the Dalek. He's stupid. Why? Oh look, no doubt, Nardole, here's a sonic screwdriver that I just found because fan service. And it really enforces the point that again, Stu Bagfull, and I'm saying him a lot, and I'm going to call him He Who Mourns, because Stu Bagfull is kind of a stupid name. No offense, love you, man. But like, oh shit, I've got my point now. Oh, that's it. Stephen Moffat only cares about like stuff that's nostalgic and stuff that people would remember, and that cannot be more true in this episode. because it's obvious that he only stuck those in to be like, oh, look, we remember the classic series. I remember when Doctor Who was good. Yeah, it's still good because we have these items in from last time. At this point, I really cannot wait for Stephen Moffat to leave, because he has just become unbearable to me. I do not like Stephen Moffat's writing. It is just terrible. He ruined a lot of things for me in Doctor Who. And I love Doctor Who. I mean, I grew up with Russell T Davies, so I don't know how much credibility I actually have. But like, I'm as I said in one of my other videos, I can't remember which one, but I'm trying to sort of get a classic series of Doctor Who collection. Like, obviously, I started with the one that I got a few days ago. I've already forgotten what it was. The beginning box set, the first 3 episodes. So I'm starting to sort of work my way in and trying to become sort of the ultimate Doctor Who fan. But it's like the nudges towards the classic series of Doctor Who didn't make any sense. Oh, and Peter Capaldi's sorry, not Peter Capaldi's, the Doctor's sudden change. It's like right at the end of the episode. Right, so all the way through it's like, oh no, so excuse me. He didn't have a companion, then he wouldn't let Bill come on. He was going to wipe Bill's memory. Alright. Okay, and then he wasn't going to wipe it, and he's like, go, leave, because he got sentimental about Clara, but he shouldn't remember Clara because, you know, his mind got wiped, which... How he can remember that his mind got wiped was weird. I didn't get it. He could remember that his mind was wiped, but he can't remember... It didn't make sense. Anyway. Then he just, like, comes out and says, oh, travel with me, Bill, and all this other shit. It's like... Why? And after watching the first episode of Doctor Who, and seeing how the first companions got to the TARDIS, and seeing how William Hartnell like was first portrayed as the Doctor, and like I watched the pilot and the first episode because it's technically the same thing, but there's a lot of things different. In the actual episode, the Doctor was a lot nicer. That's the only real difference. But the Doctor used to be a right dick. And I kind of like that, and I want the Doctor to be like that again, because now the Doctor's too kind, he's too nice. And Peter Capaldi's supposed to be like this new edgy Doctor that we were promised, and then we didn't get, and he's now just an embarrassing dad, as everyone's calling him. And let's put it this way, if I was the showrunner of Doctor Who, I'd change a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. And I'll probably go into that in another video, because I do like rants and that, obviously, by the silent rants. And I haven't done one of those in a while, so I might choose that as a silent rant topic. But yeah, the first episode of Doctor Who, I'd give it... Okay, so in my sort of grading system, 5 is passable. Okay, so 1 or 0, 1/0 is like almost unwatchable, and 5 is passable, and 10 is fucking brilliant. I'd give this episode 5. I was gonna say 6, but I'd give it a 5. Where's the dead guys over there? Oh shit. So I'd give it a 5 because it wasn't really anything to write home about, but it was watchable for what it was. Oh shit. But yeah, it wasn't brilliant, and I don't see any chance of me liking the next episode, because and I will swear for this, it is the stupidest idea they've ever had in my opinion. I hate the emoji bots already. I haven't even seen them and I already hate them. It's a stupid idea. It's so gimmicky and shit. It's just... It genuinely irks me that got past, like, the first... How did that get past the fucking producers? It's like, oh, look, we're going to use emoji bots because young kids are... Also, in the trailer, Missy dabbing. No Michelle Gomez. Bad Michelle Gomez. Naughty. Don't allow that. That's bad. I hate the Doctor who's becoming like this. Oh look, we do things that kids are doing. It shouldn't be like that. Anyway, again, I'll save my rants for another time, because there's a lot of things I want to say about the new Doctor Who. Well, I say new Doctor Who. A lot of recent, like Stephen Moffat Doctor Who. And the more I think about it, the more it annoys me. Anyway, this video was supposed to be about announcements, and it kind of was. But yeah, so stay tuned. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Having the Uprising will mean less videos currently. There's going to be sort of a time where I only upload like maybe 1 or 2 videos a week. I'm going to try to keep it to 2 videos a week at least, just because I'm sort of putting all my effort into making Uprising videos. Not like Uprising this, Watch Uprising, just You get what I mean. That's what I'm calling the thing. You know this. But yeah, I'll be focusing more on doing videos specifically for the Uprising. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm done, I think. Oh, it's also quite late, so I should probably go to sleep. And I've done my first day of, well, first paid day of work this week, so I'm quite happy with myself, and that's why I felt as though I should make this. Don't know why, but yeah. Uh-oh. Oh no. Wow, what happened? I felt like I got stunned. Anyway, I just love how I stayed quiet for a few seconds there. Right, guys, I'm going to end the video off here. This probably isn't the best time to end the video off while I'm getting murdered by everything. Alright, thank you for watching, guys. I'm Satisfied, you and yourselves, and yeah.